And how's it going, Highlanders? This is yours truly, Chills the Highlander Duelist, coming today with another pre-constructed Magic the Gathering back box opening of a Commander deck. Today, we are opening the Commander deck for Wyleth, Soul of Steel. Now, immediately, what I like opposed to the previous deck list that I showed, this converted mana cost is a lot less. Now, when you play Commander, you can play your Commander, but you have to pay +2 mana every time you do that. This guy is a little boy, so you get him onto the field, and it's a little bit cheaper, which may be better, maybe worse, I don't know. This deck kind of relies on auras and enchant and equipments. I'm not the biggest fan of that. But like always, you have a 100-card deck, a deck box, double-sided tokens, and your main commander. Let's see what this deck has to offer. Like the Avacyn Tyrant of the Sea, this deck is a good skeleton. It's not the best right off the bat. Here's your box. Looks pretty cool. Here's your life counter and the instruction booklet. What we're all here for. Come on. Is the deck profile. First up is the commander, Wyleth, Soul of Steel. Trample, and whenever he attacks, draw a card for each aura and equipment attached to it. Now this has some serious potential. All you gotta do is get 3 auras or enchantments on it, and every time he attacks, if you have double attack, you get 3 to 6 draws. Potentially that's really good, but potential is only just possibilities. Let's see what the deck has to offer. This is a red and white deck. Red and white is good for burning and for building resources on your field in terms of manpower. Let's see if this deck can do justice. Again, I'm gonna run through these cards, read most of them out, talk about them, explain, see what I like, see what I don't like, and give you guys just a gist of what to look for and how to play. Anyways, starting with 1-drop Condemn. Now, one thing I want to look up is this deck doesn't have a lot of mana ramping from what I can figure. Red and white doesn't seem to mana ramp a lot. But I want to see that this deck has a low converted mana cost for a lot of these cards. And starting with the 1-drops, target creature to the bottom of the total library, but the owner gains life according to its toughness. It's not bad. Gets rid of a card. Danitha, Caption Paragon. First strike, vigilance, and lifelink. Or as an equipment spell, costs 1 less. Not bad. 3-drop. Dawn Charm. 2-drop. Prevent all combat damage this turn. Regenerate target creature or count a target spell that targets you. 2-drop is not bad. Bunch of abilities to choose from. So there's a lot of things to do. Disenchantment is just a great card. 2-drop, destroy target artifact or enchantment. Faith Unbroken. 4-drop, enchant creature you control. When Faith Unbroken enters the battlefield, exile target creature an opponent controls until this card leaves the battlefield. Enchant creature gets +2/+2. It's not bad. It reminds me of those Oblivion cards, or the Fiend Hunter cards. 4-drop, those a little heavy. Flicker Wisp. 3-drop. Flying. When he enters the battlefield, exile another target permanent. Return that card to its owner's battlefield under its owner's control at the beginning of the next end step. Why'd I have to do that? If it didn't do that, like if it was return it when this card leaves the field, I liked it a lot better. But, I don't know. Gets it rid of it for 1 turn, that's it. Generous Gift is a 3-drop, destroy target permanent. He gets a 3 green elephant token. A 3/3 green elephant creature token. It's not bad. Destroy permanent. 3-drop. Get a 3 token. It's not too bad. Allows you to attack something. 3-drop. Ironclad Slayer. Enters the battlefield. Return target aura or equipment from your graveyard to your hand. Not bad. This is necessary for this deck. Cartographer. It's a 4-drop. Enters the battlefield. You may search for a plains and put it to the battlefield tap. It's a 2/2. Like I said, there's not much mana around for red and white. Maybe this card's necessary. I don't like it too much, but it might be necessary. On Sarah's Wings, 4-drop, enchant creature. Enchanted creature is legendary, gets +1/+1, has flying, vigilance, and lifelink. For a 4-drop, that's not bad. It's not bad. Oreskos Explorer. Enters the battlefield, search your library for up to X planes cards, where X is the number of players who control more lands than you. Reveal those cards, put them to your hand, then shuffle your library. So unless you're playing with like more than one opponent, it's just a 1. If they have more lands, I don't know. Can be good, might not be, but it is a 2-drop. So yeah, it might be good. Return to Dust, 4 converted mana cost. Exile target artifact or enchantment. If this is spelled during your main phase, exile up to 1 other target artifact or enchantment. So you get rid of 2. It's not bad for a 4-drop. Instant though, I'd rather have a lower cost one. Ooh, let's fix this up. Spirit Mantle. Enchant creature, gets +1/+1, has protection from creatures. Swords to Plowshares, 1-drop. Exile target creature, its controller gains equal life to its power. Gets rid of the creatures though. Unquestioned Authority, 3-drop. Enchant creature, when Unquestioned Authority enters the battlefield, draw a card. Enchanted creature has protection from creatures. It's not bad. A little heavy though. I mean, there's other better enchantments, but you get protection. Valorous Stance. Let's fix this so it's not all wonky. 2-drop. Choose one. Creature gains indestructible or destroy target creature with 4 or greater. That is not bad. I like this card. Excuse me. A Braid. Choose one. Deals 3 damage to target creature or destroy an artifact. 2 mana cost. Not bad. Expedite. Target creature gains haste until you end a turn and draw a card. For a 1-drop, it's not bad. It replenishes itself. Fists o' Flame. 2-drop. Draw a card until you end a turn. Target creature gains trample and gets +1 for each card you've drawn this turn. I don't know how many times you're going to draw this turn. Maybe with the commander you get a lot of perks on it. But has potential. But potential doesn't bring money to the bank all the time. Timur Battle Rage, 2-drop. Target creature gains double strike until the end of turn. Ferocious. Creature also gains trample until the end of turn with creature if you control a creature with power 4 or greater. Not bad. 2 abilities, 2-drop. Gain double strike, put that onto Wyleth. You gain double draws. Correct me if I'm wrong. If double strike does not work like that, then I've been playing wrong. My mistake. Volcanic Fallout, 3-drop. This spell cannot be countered. Deals 2 damage to each creature and player. I like this card. Can't be countered. Enough said. Boros Charm. It's 2 converted. Deals 4 damage to target creature or planeswalker. Permanents you control can be indestructible. Target creature gains double strike. I like this card. Tiana Ship's Caretaker. Flying and first strike. Whenever an aura or an equipment you control is put into a graveyard from the battlefield, you may return that card to its owner's hand at the beginning of the next end step. I like this card. Has a lot of good abilities to it. It's a little heavy. The 5-drop 3/3. You gotta protect it though. And does it need to be on the field the entire time until the next end step? It's a little heavy. Oh, look at that. Our first double-sided. Wear and Tear. Destroy target artifact, destroy target enchantment. Not bad. Bone Splitter. Looks like we're getting to the equipments now. 1-drop. Creature gets +2/+0 and equipped 1. That's nice, cheap. Boros Signet. Nice. 2-drop. Tap 1 to get a red and a white. It's not a bad card. Brass Squire. Ooh, a Mire card. 3-drop. Tap attach target equipment you control to target creature you control. Oh, very nice. So you just tap it to force an equipment onto your creature. I like this card. Plus, look at this little guy. Look at him. Look how cute he is. Explorer's Scope. 1-drop, equipped 1. Whenever an equipped creature attacks, look at the top card of your library. If it's a land, put onto the battlefield tapped. Not bad. Gives you a little bit of ramp. Fire Shrieker. I remember this card. 3-drop, equipped as 2. Has double strike. What's not to like? There's probably better. Ooh, getting onto the auras. Timely Ward's a 3-drop. You can cast the spell as though it had flash if it targets a commander. Enchant creature has indestructible. Not bad. 3 with flash if you target Wyleth. Blazing Sunsteel, 2-drop, equipped 4. Gets +1/+1 for each opponent you have. Whenever creature is dealt damage, it deals that much damage to any target. These cards you gotta be careful with. They have some serious power. Especially if you're dealing with 4-way matches. Whew! Martial Coup. X and 2 whites. Create X1/1. Create X/1/1 white soldier creature tokens. If X is 5 or more, destroy all other creatures. Now I like this card. Because you need that destruction in a commander deck. I've said that many times. The last deck just had a bunch of return to hands, which is good. It gets past some creatures' protections. Audric, Lunarch, Marshal. At the beginning of each combat, creatures you control gain first strike until the end of turn. If a creature you control has first strike, the same is true for flying, death touch, double strike, haste, hexproof, indestructible, lifelink, menace, reach, sulk, trample, and vigilance. Holy crap. So if a creature you control has any one of those, they all get them. That's crazy. That is a little crazy. I like it. I like it a lot. Relic Seeker, 2-drop, renown 1. When he deals combat damage, he gets +1/+1 and becomes renowned. Nice. When he becomes renowned, you may search your library for an equipment card, reveal it, put it to your hand, and shuffle your library. There's your equipment ramp. Sigarda's Aid, 1-drop. You may cast auras and equipments though they had flash. Whenever an equipment enters the battlefield under your control, attach it to target creature you control. Very nice. It's only a 1-drop and it does that. Stram Senior Edificer. Whenever you cast an aura, equipment, or a vehicle, draw a card. I remember this guy. A friend of mine had a vehicle deck. I hated it. Unbreakable Formation, 3-drop. Creatures you control gain indestructible. Addendum. If you cast the spell during your main phase, put +1/+1 on each creature of those, and they gain vigilance at the end of turn. Very nice. I love vigilance. One of my favorite abilities. Ooh, they give you a Zenith. White Sun Zenith. I love the Zenith cards. Create X/2/2 white cat creature tokens. Shuffle White Zenith into its owner's library. Very nice. Winds of Wrath. Another full destruction. Destroy all creatures that aren't enchanted. They can't be regenerated. I like it. Comet Storm. Multi-kicker. 1. You may pay an additional 1 any number of times as you want. Choose any target, then choose another target for each time this spell was kicked. Deals X damage to each of them. Not bad. Not bad. Let's just take a look at this artwork real quick. Just imagine that. You could summon comets from the sky, raining on your opponent. Who are you, Sephiroth? Dualcaster Mage, 3-drop. Flash, whenever it enters the battlefield, copy target instant or sorcery spell. You may choose a new copy for that target. Not bad. Mostly use it for his ability, not so much for his power. So I'm okay with the converted mana cost. Jaya's Immolating Inferno. X red. You may cast a legendary sorcery only if you control a legendary creature or a planeswalker. This card deals X damage to each up to 3 targets. Not bad. I like it. Relentless Assault. 4-drop. Untap all creatures that attack this turn. After this main phase, there is an additional combat phase following it by an additional main phase. Oh, now this card looks fun. This card looks really fun. Wild Ricochet, another 4-drop. You may choose new targets for target instant or sorcery spell, then copy that spell. You may choose new targets for that copy. Not bad. Not bad. Copying and targeting and doing again is always a good ability. Word of Seizing, 5-drop. Split second. As long as the spell is on the stack, players can't cast spells or activate abilities that aren't mana abilities. Untap target permanent and gain control of it until the end turn. It gains haste. Obey. Flavor, obey. Deflecting Palm, 2-drop. The next time a source of your choice would do damage to you this turn, prevent that damage. If damage is prevented this way, Deflecting Palm deals that much damage to its source's controller. Very nice. Master Warcraft. 2/2, so it's 4 converted. Cast a spell only before attackers are declared. You choose which creatures attack this turn. You choose which creatures block this and how they block. Nice, so you control the battlefield. Ooh, another double. Response and Resurgence. It is a 2-drop and a 5-drop, or a 7 in total. Response deals 5 damage to target creature or blocking creature. Resurgence. Creatures you control gain first strike and vigilance until the end of turn. After this main phase, there's an additional combat phase followed by an additional main phase. Ooh, I kind of like those. Just keep attacking. Whoa, Black Blade Reforged is trying to run away. 2-drop, equipped 7, so you just shove it on with the other cards. Equipped creature gets +1/+1 for each land you control. Equipped to a legendary creature is 3. Equipped to a regular creature is 7. I see. I like it. Plus the artwork is pretty badass. Loxodon Warhammer. 3-drop, equipped 3. Equipped creature gets +3/+0 and has trample and lifelink. Not bad. A little hefty, but not bad. Sunforger. 3-drop and equipped 3. Equipped creature gets +4/+0. Tap red, white, and unattach Sunforger. Search your library for a red or white instant card with converted mana cost 4 or less and cast that card without paying its mana cost. Not bad. Has a lot of potential. Sword of Vengeance, 3-drop. Equipped creature gets +2/+0. Has first strike, vigilance, trample, and haste. Equipped as 3. Tell me there's like a Sword of Fire and Light in here, or whatever the red and white Sword of card is. That would be beautiful. Slayer Stronghold. Add a colorless. Tap a red, white, and itself. Target creature gets +2/+0. Gains vigilance and haste until the end of turn. It's not bad. Haunted Cloak is a 3-drop with equipped 1. Creature has vigilance, trample, and haste. It's not bad. Hero's Blade, 2-drop, equipped 4. Equipped your creature gets +3/+2. Whenever a legendary creature enters the battlefield under your control, you may attach Hero's Blade to it. I like this card too. Any card that forces an equipment is great in my opinion. Mask of Avacyn, I remember this card. 2-drop, equipped 3. Equipped your creature gets +1/+2 and has hexproof. Very nice. Ring of Thune, a 2-drop. Equipped creature has vigilance. At the beginning of your upkeep, put a +1/+1 counter on the equipped creature if it's white. Racist. It's a 1 equipped. Ring of Valgas. 2-drop, equipped 1. Equipped creature has haste. At the beginning of your upkeep, put a +1/+1 if the creature is red. Like the other one, but just opposite color. Soul Ring, great card, 1-drop, tap to add 2 colorless. Swiftfoot Boots, another one. 2-drop, equipped 1, hexproof and haste. Great card. Boros Garrison. Enters the battlefield tapped. When it enters the battlefield, return a land you control. Add a red-white. Enters the battlefield. Boros Guildgate. Enters the battlefield tapped. Add a red or white. Command Tower. Get a red or white because Wyleth is right there. Add a mana color from your commander. Eroding Wastes. Add a colorless or top 4 and sacrifice it. Destroy target non-basic land. Not bad. A little hefty, but not bad. Evolving Wilds. Tutor any land that you need. Forgotten Cave enters the battlefield tapped. Add red mana. Cycling. Discard this card and draw a card. Not bad. I haven't seen cycling for a little bit. Memorial to War. Enters the battlefield tapped. Add a red. Sacrifice top 5 in itself and sacrifice it. Destroy target land. Destruction of land is very helpful, depending on your opponent's land. The card that flew away was Myriad Landscape. Enters the battlefield tapped. Add a colorless. Tap 2 in itself and sacrifice it. Search your library for up to 2 basic land cards that share a land type. Put them onto the battlefield tapped and shuffle your library. Not bad. Not bad at all. Rogue Passage. Add a colorless. 4 and tap. Target creature can't be blocked this turn. That's not bad. It's a little hefty, but it is not bad. I don't know how much mana ramp you could get in this deck, though. There's a lot of heavy ability costs. Ruptured Spires is a great card. Mana of any color is always good. Enters the battle. Secluded Step. Enters the battlefield tapped. Add a white with cycling. Stone Quarry enters the battlefield tapped. Gives you red or white. Sunhome, Fortress of the Legion. Add a colorless. Converted mana of. Add a colorless 2-drop with a red and a white. Target creature gains double strike. I told you double strike is great with Wyleth in this deck. Terramorphic Expanse, another Evolving Winds tutor, Wild's tutor. Transguild Promenade. Oop, don't run away. Enters the battlefield tapped. When it enters the battlefield, sacrifice unless you pay 1. Add a mana of any color. Oh, another Ruptured Spire. Not bad. Windscrag Crag. Enters the battlefield tapped. You gain a life when it does. Red or white. And then to our basic lands, I'm imagining there's 15 each, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh no. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 red. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 white. And then you have your soldiers and a cat token. And that's that. And that is the commander deck for Wyleth, the Soul of Steel. I kind of like this deck a bit more than the previous commander deck I'd opened. Only because that one had more cards I didn't like. But I liked that deck more. This deck had had better cards. But I'm not too sure how it's going to work out. I mean, all your opponent needs is just more destruction and they can have you. But on that note, this deck does have some serious capabilities. Anyways, Highlanders, this has been Chills. If you like what I'm doing, don't forget to hit like and subscribe. Leave a comment below if you want me to do anything specific. But until then, have a great weekend, y'all. Be safe.